In this video, we will going to discuss about the benefits of product configurator. A product configurator in general ensures a profitable solution for the following problems. One is time lost entering orders. Sales engineering can spend more time recording order details for complex products than they do selling them. It can take hours to ensure that all calculations are complete and that specifications are captured and correctly transferred in the correct product. So, once the product configurator based on the standard product the configurator based on the requirements of the customer, we will going to change the requirement of that particular product. Like, say for example, we are considering the accessories. Then time lost entering order. So that means whatever the product configurator in that, we need to add additional data, additional cost, which is given by the supplier, which is given by the customer. So all those things which is we need to calculate all those things and then transform into the correct product. Then we have the second one, errors and delays caused by poorly integrated information. Complex orders can end up as manual documents and spreadsheets. Converting into ERP bombs, entrepreneur resource planning, bill of materials, and route manuals lead to costly mistakes and delays in project starts. So that means whenever you have any changes which has to be done, but suppose if you are having a manual document and spreadsheets, there will be lot of errors. Once the error is there, therefore they they are converting into ERP bill of materials. That is entrepreneur resource planning bill of materials, and route manuals lead to costly mistakes and delays in project start. The daily battle to balance speed and quality. Product time to market delivery keeps getting shorter, but engineering cannot compromise standards. Time needs to be focused on building great products, not on data entry. Inefficient change management. Without centralized information, production can end up working with a different product version than sales and engineering. Deadlines get missed and errors cause pile up. So that means centralized information must be available. So if the centralized information is not available, then your production can end up with working with different product versions. So that means you may be working on different product versions, and then sales and engineering deadlines will be get missed and error cause pile up. No way to access critical product and industry knowledge. Individuals are too pressured and busy to share information and answer questions from sales, the channel, and customers. So that means if there is no proper product configurator data, then they may end up with giving the information to the sales department and the channels and the customers. So we are spending a lot of time in doing that. So because basically this product configurator will going to have the centralized information wherein you will going to get all the information can be accessed simultaneously by all the departments. So that is the main concept of using the product configurator. Next comes the material master data. It contains description of all materials that a company procures, produce, stores or sells. Material master. So as the name itself indicate, what are the materials which are available in the organization will going to be given with the data. So what are that? Material means procuring the material itself is one of the. Then we are going to have a produce of the manufacturing of that parts. Again, that becomes the material. Stores, they are storing those data and storing the material, or cells. So what material which is going out of the organization. So this is what is called the material master. It is the central repository of information on materials and contains information of variety of data elements, including part number, description, technical specifications, and stock orders. So that means part number, again, definitely you're going to have a number according to the requirement of the assembly. Then the description. So what is the nature of the part which you are going to be, what is the name of the part which you are going to be said? What are the technical information? What are all the technical information specifications you require? Whether it may be a heat treated parts or whether it is you have the basic informations about the what should be the type of manufacturing. All those informations will be given, and the stock, how much stock which is available in the stores. It considered as the core functionality for an ERP system, that is entrepreneur resource planning system used in the distribution or manufacturing type functions. The integration of all material data in a single materials database eliminates the problem of data redundancy and permits the data to be used not only by various departments but also other applications such as inventory management, materials planning and control, invoice verification, and so on. So what is the integration of all material data? It is a single material database. What is that? Eliminates the problem of data redundancy. What is that data redundancy? That means repeating the same data by different department at different levels. So if he is a design department, again he will going to create that. If you go for the planning, again he will going to create the data. Again, if you go for the manufacturing, he will going to create the data. So all those informations which has to be redundant. That means we are repeating the same thing again and again. So that can be avoided. So all those implements such as, but also other applications. What is that? Inventory management. Why that inventory management should access this particular data? That is basically because he should know what the product is being manufactured and how much inventory. That means whether we need to procure the material well in advance, whether it has to be get ordered from outside, all those information which is required for the management, inventory management. Materials planning and control, obviously that should have. That means whether the materials control, how much material is available still now, for how much time it will going to manufacture all those things and to remove the, to dispatch all those things, so that you will go to have that material planning and control. Invoice verification. So what is the invoice verification? That is the purchase order, that is the bill what you are going to get, and we need to verify those things, and about the cost which is involved, whether it has been selling that product according to the by considering the profit, or whether it has been just to win-win situation, and so on. The following list shows some types of information a material master record contains and provides examples of each. First one is accounting, valuation and costing, price calculation information. Example: standard, past, future price, and current situation. Current valuation. So standard, past, that is already over. Future, what will going to be the future price, and current valuation. At present, what is the cost of this? Accounting. Materials planning and control. Information for MRP, that is material requirement planning, and consumption based planning, inventory control. For example, safety stock level, planned delivery time, and reorder level for a material. So what is that? Safety stock level. So what is that? Safety stock, how much stock which is ready is available as on today. Planned delivery time, how much, when you are going to deliver the material. So reorder level for a material. Suppose once you deliver the material, then the stock will going to become empty. So I want to reorder the level for a material, so that you need not have to, you have to have some safety stock. You have to keep the stock, the material in stock. So then purchasing, data provided by purchasing for a material. For example, purchasing group responsible for a material, over delivery and under delivery tolerances, and the order. Engineering and design data on a material. For example, CAD drawings, basic dimensions and design specifications. Storage, information relating to the storage or warehousing of a material. For example, unit of issue, storage conditions, packaging dimensions, and all those information should be available. Storage, what are the technical specifications of the, how to make the packaging for the product to be dispatched. Then forecasting, information for predicting material requirements. For example, how the material is procured, forecasting period, and past consumption or usage. So sales and distribution, information for sales, orders, and pricing. Example: sales price, minimum order quantity, and the name of the sales department responsible for certain materials. So these are the main point. What are the characteristics of a master material master? Material type. It differentiates the materials and allows organizations to manage different materials in a systematic manner in accordance to a company's requirement. For example, raw material and finished product. So what is this material type? It differentiates the materials and allows organization to manage different materials in a systematic manner. Suppose you want a particular type of material for a particular product. So you have multiple products and you have multiple materials which is required. But you have to see what you categorize all those things, and you want to have this type of material at a stretch. So you order it in bulk, so that all the material which is pertaining to that particular product, you may have different materials of different materials, but still you will go for one type of material and you will go to order them. So that is company's requirement. For example, raw material and the finished product. How much raw material which is required, how much finished products you will be getting out of that. So this is of material types. Then material groups. Material with some condition, common attributes are taken together. They are assigned to a material group. For example, materials that are needed for packaging are included under packaged material group. So what are the materials? It is a group of materials. So for the packaging, you may require a box, you may require a plastic, and then you may require the steel winding tapes, and then you want to have a crimping. All those things which comes under material groups. So all those things which will going to be ordered at a time, so that the material, the moment when you want to dispatch, when the material has been, when the product has been completed, it will comes to the packaging department. In this packaging department, they will need to roll this plastic cover which has been put into that. Then you keep it into a box. Then you nail them. Then you will going to have the metal strip which will going to be stripped, so that and crimp that clip, so that it will going to be packed well in advance. Defining and assigning number range. A number can be assigned to a material through two ways. External number assignment containing alphabets or digits which are unique and assigned manually by the user, creating the master record. Internal number assignment, wherein the system automatically generates a unique number of the material. In the next video, we will going to discuss about the product data description.